Further is an acquaintance of long standing, which in this case remains to be seen. I'm Reverend Leroy of the Church of What's Happening Now, and I don't approve of what's happening now. So I'd like to see the lady of the house, so to speak.
Wait here.
Well, hurry up and tell her that Reverend Leroy is waiting. The devil made them do that.
See anything you like, Rev?
You can't blame me for taking one look.
Looks to me like you took several.
Well, I did take a couple.
I'm Vannetta Moore.
Well, I'm Reverend Leroy of the Church of What's Happening Now.
Want to see me?
Yes. It seems, sister, that a situation exists which could bring great ramifications throughout the community. Ramification is trouble, big trouble, big trouble. Of which, me being an outstanding citizen at large, I felt it was my duty to come down here and check the whole thing out. In addition to which, you look better than they said you did.
Well, thank you very much. Why don't we get a little more comfortable? Just come right over here and sit down.
Why don't we do that?
Would you like a drink?
I do not indulge, sister. During working hours, that is. You wouldn't by any chance have a red soda, though, would you? No, all out of red sodas.
To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Well, Sister Vannetta, I am very much aware of the facts of life. But I must say, it came as a distinct shock when I heard an establishment of this type was opening in our neighborhood.
Well, I have a license. There's nothing illegal, illicit, or immoral about my club.
Sister Vannetta, we are living in a day and an age when any young schoolboy can see advertised in the newspapers more provocative stimulation than was ever picked up on a street corner. But nevertheless...
You are kind of cute. You are definitely cute. You know that?
Sister, please don't stop me when I'm starting to cook. Now, as I was saying, you are opening an establishment that will offer wine to dull the senses and punctitudinous young ladies to whip them to life again. Woo! Your palace of delight will most certainly attract some of the flashiest, swingin'est clientele from uptown, downtown, and above all, going to town. And without question, this is going to have an undesirable effect on the brothers and sisters of my congregation.
What kind of place do you think I'm running? First of all, my dancers are not topless. My dancers are not bottomless. They just dance. And as far as that's concerned, 2 of them were in a Hollywood movie that was rated G.
I'm very impressed.
You bet you're sweet.
Oh, watch it now, sister. Don't get upset.
Furthermore, there's nothing sinful or wicked about the female form.
Amen. I was just mumbling a silent prayer, and I just came to the end of it.
Don't you forget it. This is a high-class joint.
Sister, wine is a marker, and strong drink is raging, and you will be serving alcoholic beverages.
Well, of course we will, just like on the airplane. Except that when they get high in here, we don't give them no more. Now, have I answered all your questions?
Well, there is one thing. It would be a source of great inspiration to the members of my flock.
Let me help.
Thank you, sister. If you and a couple of your young ladies would attend Sunday services with us. In fact, it'd be a pleasure to see your lovely face down front, and I think I'll move the front row up some.
You know something, it's too bad you're a reverend.
Really? What did you have in mind?
Well, I could use a sweet talker like you right around here.
You don't say. Well, sister, there will be occasions when it'll be necessary for me to drop by to see that the decorum is properly observed. Amen for the decorum.
Well, you gotta excuse me now, Reverend. I got a lot of work to do.
I understand, sister. I understand. Always, always. I kind of knock out all the sisters the first time. And there's a lot of work to be done in both our jobs.
By the way, Reverend,
Yes?
are you married?
No, Sister Vannetta. Sadly, no. Are you?
At the moment, no.
That's a good time not to be. The thought does occur, however, that as a matter of policy, strictly, you understand, it may not be such a bad idea for us to be seen together occasionally strolling along the avenue.
Policy.
Yes, to show the members of the flock that you're a person who enjoys not only the spiritual pleasures as well as the other kind.
You may have a point there, Reverend. Might be good for my business.
Well, I do have an unlimited expense account. Shall we say dinner tomorrow evening?
Why not? I'll be free. 7:30.
I like a woman with spirit. I'll be at the Time Out Cafe, in the booth, in the back, in the corner, in the dark.
At the Time Out Cafe.
In the booth, in the back, in the corner, in the dark.